Hey everybody, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here, and today we have some interesting privacy news because if you didn't know, your mobile phone knows how fat you are. This was really interesting, and it comes from a research paper actually like about a year or 2 years ago or so, and I totally missed this one, but this research paper is called Privacy Implications of Accelerometer Data, a review of possible inferences. And I thought that this was just really fascinating. Now, I'm not going to read their entire report to you. You can go ahead and do that. But I think their abstract actually captures the essence of this situation. And honestly, it's an aspect of mobile phone privacy we simply have taken for granted. I was just blown away. And I did a little bit of my own homework after reading this one in full. Now, accelerometers, if you didn't know, are sensors for measuring acceleration forces. It's really that simple. They can be found embedded into many types of mobile devices, like tablets, whether it's Android or PC, smartphones, smartwatches, all that kind of stuff. And some of the common built-in accelerometer uses are things like image stabilization for your camera, device orientation direction for things like your GPS when you're moving around, also shake detection as well. Some things or some apps allow you to shake the phone to make it do specific things like games, that kind of stuff. Accelerometers are widely regarded as not really privacy intrusive. And so when we think about stuff like this, when it comes to privacy in our mobile phones, we think about the microphone, we think about the camera, but this one has really been flying under the radar. And if you think about it, in protection policies of current mobile phones, both Android and iPhone, third-party apps can access the accelerometer and the accelerometer data without actually needing security permissions. So I decided to go do my own homework, and I fired up the latest version of Android in one of my test environments, and I went looking at the app permissions, and the permissions I have at a granular level are basically to allow permissions or disallow camera, contacts, location, microphone, and storage, but accelerometer is not listed there. But here's the thing. It has been shown in experiments, as this report lays out, that basically innocuous sensors like accelerometers can be used as a side channel to infer highly sensitive information about people in their vicinity. Now, basically, this study found that accelerometer data may be sufficient, just accelerometer data may be sufficient to get information about the device holder's location, activities, health condition, body features, are you fat or not, gender, age, personality traits, and emotional state. Now, acceleration signals can even be used to uniquely identify a person based on biometric movement patterns and to construct sequences of text entered into a device, including passwords. I've actually talked about that one before, in the sense that if you hold your phone with the left hand or the right hand, how you maneuver it as you are typing one-handed or two-handed and all of that, essentially those motions are being tracked by the phone, and therefore you can reproduce potential keystrokes or types or all this kind of stuff. And so what are the recommendations of the authors? That we need to address the privacy implications and ramp up both permissions and security on accelerometers. And quite frankly, it's something we haven't done. As I mentioned, I just as a quick check went into an Android, and sure enough, I don't have the ability to disallow accelerometers from being accessed by specific applications. And imagine if I were to create a malicious app that could basically take that accelerometer data and tell me things about the person, including how I walk, my physical features, all these kinds of things as I'm just moving around my day with the phone, even how I'm typing or holding it. It's going to know I'm left-handed or right-handed and all of that. It was a really fascinating read. And honestly, it's not something you normally think about, myself included. I don't think about the accelerometer in this way. So I thought this would be a really interesting topic for today. And so that is your news of today. And I think everybody should go read that report. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP. And please feel free to subscribe to me at YouTube as well. And as always, stay safe and stay online. Thanks, guys.